So this is the worst storm I've had in the last 5 years of snow.
For your how many years?
Out of 5 years.
We're so lucky.
So my name is Ellen, and today I'm joining on Christine's channel talking about some stupid trip that we went on that we thought is just a little weekend getaway, relaxing trip, but turned out to be pretty much, at least for me, the biggest crisis of my life. So I have so far experienced. And we left around 8 p.m. and then we went straight to Tahoe. The drive it was really rainy, but then I kind of expected the storm to go away, except it didn't really go away, and so I have to put on chain pretty much like. I think according to GPS at that time, it was about 1 hour away from our destination, which I thought was okay.
I was freezing because I did not dress for the weather, so I decided to pull out my ski gear.
We all ended up putting our full ski gear on because it was so cold and everyone was getting wet. So, yeah.
And we were trying to put a chains on before highway patrol found us. Like, what the hell are you kids doing? And then we pull up here, found someone to ask me for help. They ended up the one helping me right now. Got stuff stuck on my suspensions. The girl helped me out to take it out.
But as little as we know, as we enter deeper into the mountain, the wind just begins to start, like the wind just intensifies. And then eventually we reach this point where it's really hard to see anything like 5 feet in front of us. It was pretty crazy. Until at what time? 4:24 a.m. did we finally enter civilization, South Lake Tahoe, and then we were approaching our hotel. Anyways, so we were getting this close to our hotel, and I was like, damn, I cannot wait to just like hop off my car, check in, get in a room, and like take a fat nap. It was already 4:30 a.m. So because by that time we were super tired. We were 4 hours 30 minutes late, so it took us 7 hours and 30 minutes to get there instead of 3 hours. And then I was just super tired. There's one problem that occurred. The snow was too high for my car to get in. My car is very low, but then like my car was just stuck, and then the back wheel was just spinning by itself. It was not helpful. And then we discovered some blue liquid in front of my car. And in the beginning I was just like, yeah, that's no big deal. It's probably not even related to my car. It's probably just some liquid that was piled up before we went there, right? Turned out that blue liquid was my coolant. And that later became literally the biggest problem that we had to face. But we'll see from there. And then this is the part where I realized that my AC stopped working. AC stopped working, you might be like, oh, it's fine because I can just wear some extra jacket, right? Except there's one big problem. When AC is not working, defroster is not working. So there was literally just ice in front of me. I can't see anything. How I was able to see what's in front of me was actually you cleaning my front window periodically. And then what else do I have? I just kind of like peeked out of my window while driving around. I think by that time I was trying to find a parking lot that was underground or has covers. I don't have to bury my poor little car in the snow. My car barely made it to a nearby Marriott parking lot, which is underground. It was actually a valet parking. So I just kind of frantically got down that place. I just parked there. Okay, so turned out my engine is actually still alive. That's a small problem then, because we just have to get a coolant replaced. We went to Marriott, and then I was able to finally get some rest by entering the room. This is what the room looked like. It even had a kitchen, so I accidentally got myself in a suite, which is really nice, by the way. They had like everything. Yeah, they had everything. They even have those suspicious green water inside that claim to have chlorophyll in the lobby. So it was a really nice Marriott. Outside, it's like the wind's howling. The snow was like, I don't even know how to describe it. With the anxiety that the engine's broken, plus it could be broken, plus that the torture the night before, plus getting yelled at by the innkeeper at that motel, I was just breaking down so bad. So I called my dad and I just cried. That's all I did. Yeah, and then Christine on the other end was getting food for me. So these food, they were like really kind of expensive, but hella mid.
Yeah,
like,
it didn't taste so good.
Like it didn't taste good. Like the beef was just a brick. The eggs were okay. Everything was cold.
Was cardboard.
But you know what? It was one of the best freaking food I've ever tasted in my life. Just because like after I haven't ate since the night before and skipped breakfast, and then because I had to deal with things all morning, and then it tastes so good because it's the first meal I tasted after all this thing has happened. Not even within was it even 12 hours yet? It's pretty much exactly 12 hours. It's the first food I have for that 12 hours. I was just like, oh my god, it tastes like shit, but it tastes so good. Holy shit.
Oh, look how sweet this artificial sweetener is. This looks so sus.
Dude, drugs.
You can have the whole thing. Okay. And then I add half and half. I think this is half. Yes. And yeah, I hope it's not expired or anything. I don't know how much. Maybe just one.
Cloudy.
And then
Maybe 2, I feel like.
no, I think one's enough.
Okay.
I don't want it too milky. I'm lactose, remember?
Oh, looks nice. You didn't drink it?
Not bad. Got milk tea in like a really light place.
But anyways, we called a 14-minute Uber that cost us how much? No, it was a 12-minute Uber that cost us $70 or something. But it was like the storm was howling. This is what it looked like on the car. So, yeah, it was. I was really surprised by how that car was able to drive through that weather. But anyways, we went to a car part shot. So we just bought coolant. The cashier is a white guy, half white from Tianjin. Starts speaking Chinese and screaming. This guy's so funny. Anyways, we bought coolant. We're gonna try to see if the car leaks fast or slow. So if it leaks slow, then we can just go home without going to a repair shop. But 20 meters, like what, 650 feet? That might not sound like a lot, but 50 feet in this freaking weather, holy shit, it's not.
Deep
it's not
snow and then wind.
Deep snow, deep wind. I don't
Deep
even know. Deep snow, strong wind. I don't even know how to
Freezing
talk about.
cold. And then in like, we don't have much mobility.
So we were walking the other way, and then some guy that was chit-chatting in the store earlier saw us. He was just like, what the hell, man? What are these two kids doing? He picked us up with his car. We got on, and he drove us about 200 feet.
We had to fight for the Uber.
Oh yeah, and no Uber wanted to pick us up. I think in the entire vicinity of South Lake Tahoe, there was like what?
2 to 3.
Two Uber drivers. So yeah, we waited approximately 30-40 minutes for the Uber driver. We finally made it back to our hotel at literally 9.
Today's we get Indian food and suspicious substances.
We got 2. We ordered 1, but the person was nice enough to give us 2.
So yeah, that was that day. But at least I had my 3 bottles of coolant. So then what I did basically at nearly 10, I walked out and tried to pour coolant into my car, and that's when I discovered, oh fuck. It's not a small leak where it just start leaking. It's a huge leak. It was dripping. So I was just like, well, that plan didn't work out. On Sunday, we went skiing. And then that was, out of every day, the only day that was good.
It was the only fun day.
We went on a shuttle, and then we went on to ski, and then actually it was at this very moment where I lost my glove. And then so the glove fell down to the bottom of the lift, and then I was just like, whoopsie. And then I tried, I tried skiing back, but only to discover how freaking deep the snow is. So I tried reaching up the mountain, and by the time I was like what, 20% up that hill, the snow was already on my waist. So just imagine how deep it is if I keep going. And there was this guy who probably came down for like an expert route. He just kind of grabbed it for me because he's an expert. I didn't think I got by a lot. Otherwise, I just lost my glove there. But that day, I think the weather was really nice. It was really pretty. We saw the lake, and there was fog around on top of the lake. Not sure if those are fogs or cloud or flurries, but like the name Heavenly for the first time stood up for itself. The view that day was actually heavenly. It just, that view really makes me want to go back again. Honestly, she can go to double black diamond like this. Just like.
I'm like the best fucking cameraman ever. There's no debate about that. Oh, she ate shit. What are you doing? I can literally like whoop these smoke. Okay, I'm coming.
Poke bowl of you.
We're on the street. Oh, Spiral Abyss. We're on the street. Heavenly.
Yeah, so we basically discovered that out of the 20 calls I made, there was only one shop in the entire Lake Tahoe area that works on BMWs. We depart like what, 8 in the morning, and then we were stuck there even until 4 p.m. So we did call a tow truck company, this one tow truck company that was able to take us all the way down there and sit 2 people. Yeah, that trip ended up costing more than $5,000, so haha. Thank you, Mother Nature.
Solid ball. Our driver's coming, 15-20 minutes. Gosh, I see hope. I want to go back. That's so much commitment this week. Hope to make it through. I hope this is the grand finale of our trip. Otherwise, it's gonna be, oh god. It's our poor car. Only a little bit of mileage, but I've experienced through like everything.
So we waited desperately for this tow truck company that keep telling us they're only 1 hour away. They actually ended up arriving like about 3 hours later, and then to the point where this repair shop guy was like, he's already going off work.
All right, for our grand finale in Tahoe, super traumatic, but guy got a lot of experience. This is John, right?
Yes,
John?
sir.
This is a repair shop. He kept us here for like, I don't even know how long, 4 or
a few
5
hours
hours.
today.
I appreciate this guy. The only Beamer fixer right here. If you're ever gonna be stupid enough to drive a BMW up here, find this guy.
Yep. Well,
Guys, higher ground.
one of one.
All right, thank you, man.
And then actually we talked pretty well. You know, our conversation went really chill. He just took us in and just showed us his baby.
I haven't even opened it.
Oh, you know, I have.
It's been like 2 months since I've even opened it. But yeah, check it out. It's got the Fiona red interior in it.
It's so hot. You know, I have always seen like thought of like those BMW M series, so I actually never seen one this up close.
Oh, yeah, dude, you don't even see these cars anymore.
Whoa.
You see them out the dealer and then you don't see them again.
Damn.
Yeah, the red interior is sick on it.
At 5:30 p.m., that's 4 hours after I called a tow truck company that said they're gonna come within an hour. They got here, and then they finally towed my truck away, and then henceforth begin our journey back to Berkeley. So you know, my emotion, and then that's when I learned the driver Jason told us that this is the record-breaking storm, the hardest storm that hit Tahoe within 5 years, in the past 5 years. He also explained to us that we somehow had about 4 feet of snow accumulating that day within 1.5 days, when the previous year it took for the entire winter to reach about 5 feet. So yeah, that's our luck. When we're traveling, something always has to go wrong.
No, it's called being at the right place at the right time.
Drive back was pretty relaxing.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually the first time I ever rode a truck. I actually didn't know truck has air brakes, literally like an airplane. And then you know what? It was pretty smooth ride. It only took 3 hours to get back, and then yeah, and then just watching my car behind me was just something I'm not used to it. They drop us off at Berkeley, and then I actually when he dropped us off, the first thing after I hopped out of the car, I was just like, Christine, guess what? These roads are dry. Can you believe we don't need chains here? Small problem happening at the wrong place at the wrong time just amplifying a huge problem. This could have been a $20 problem if I knew how, I could have gotten just a friend to fix it for me. I have so many car friends. Last time I was beat by nature, I need to go back and beat Mother Nature again. I'm not losing to nature next time.